Morning, folks. It's 8:36, Monday, August 1st. 6 intuition, 3 of, 4 and by the people, 8 data, information, knowledge. Knowledge is information, data that hasn't been consumed by the individual yet to become an understanding. And then groups of understandings are wisdom. Hey there, Herky. How you doing, buddy? Want to come lay down over here? I love you. Yes, I do. You're the man. Yes, you are, big guy. I love you, buddy. Herc and I are both having slow days. We have them together. Excuse me. Good boy, honey. I love you, buddy. Oh. August 4th. This year, 2016, whatever. That's the end of my consults. Yesterday, I had 4 appointments, and I cranked up 12, 14 people. 14 people. And I only had 4 consults. I told you I was going to do this family deal. I'm in it. One family of 7, 6 people, and one awesome little dog. Very, very awesome. So 7 for $750. That makes it much more doable. I had a blast. They were almost all pineal too. Their core orientation. That took a little while though, but it was the last consult of the day. It was just made to happen that way so I could take the extra time and do it. The body's just tired, fading away, that's all. It's time for this to come to an end for me. Paul's getting going with his consults and everything else. Bajou's been doing them for a while. Deanna's busy cranking up people. When she's comfortable with it, she'll come out in the public. There's a lot of others coming too. Stephanie B. out in Germany, that way. She's awesome. Love her too. She's Lily inside. She'll be cranking people up. There's Stephanie out in Australia that's much stronger than she realizes, and she's being pushed to get ready to go to work. 2 younger folks, of course. I'm 61, so almost everyone's young to me. Luke and Blair are very strong, and they're about to be coming out when they're comfortable at their own time. They don't know it, or they might be feeling it, but they're going to be doing some traveling. They were at the last event. They were in the middle of all the silliness going on back then. It's a rough place for anyone to be in, especially when you're first waking up. It's like, hello. Life is kind of, I want to say silly, but it's not. It's been sad the way creation was set up. But that's over on the other side, and the new format will be cemented in over there soon, and then things change here rather abruptly. Okay. There's no magic. There's no overnight. Everything changes. The format changes, and then the events start happening. It's like you drop a big stone in a pond. It'll make some waves, but it takes a while before the wave hits the shore. You can think of water as metaphysical, and then the land as solid physical. There's so much coming for all of you, and finally you can be left alone by the other side and actually helped instead to wake up. When you start to come alive and you see and feel things, you're not going to be pushed back and forth like up and down like a yo-yo, where you're strong, you're weak, you're strong, you're weak. That was done to everyone to keep you from waking up. That's going to stop. So you're gonna be helped, enhanced, instead of beat up. All the things I've promised out, I'm about to have time to get them done. What a lot of people don't understand is that as this money comes in from consults, it goes out. I've been investing in all of you. I've been putting together the backing that's necessary for everyone that's carrying this movement forward. It's not about anyone, folks. It's about everyone and everything. That includes plants, flowers, trees, animals, by all means. I told you they're leaving, they are. You'll find out after I go, but it's already going on. I told you in February, it's on the internet, I told you in February that animals, again I reminded you that animals are going to be leaving in large droves, and then at the end of March 2015, all of a sudden all this, half the world's population of seg antelope dropped dead. Just boom. There's no great there's no great act of God or quote unquote stuff like that. It was a bacteria that would literally turned around to kill the host because it was time for them to go home. Folks, it's not painful. I went through the same thing last year at the end of the year. Shortly I'll go through the same thing again. So anyway, I am going to have a system up to take care of the spiritual foundation. Paul and Bijou are already solid. Anne, she's coming into play. She's part of Lily. Incredible. Folks, I love everyone and everything. But my Lily, my better half, I love every single part of her. And when Lily and Ara got together and released different source animal, source angels, and smaller pieces of themselves, I have a strong love for all of them. You have different focal points of Ara that are here in body, the focal points of Lily. A lot of the good children, some of them butt heads. Those of you that are source family, there's very few of you I went into to take out what I gave you a long time ago, what Ara gave you a long time ago. I sometimes say me instead of Ara because this focal point, what I am inside, not Jay Essex, but what's inside me. It's not a body. This 54% of Ara. It's big. No better than a can of mud. And like I always say, mud's really cool anyway. You can grow plants in it. Folks, everything is special in creation. Everything living. It has value. It has equality because it exists. that's going to be respected, or at least left alone and never again trampled on. But anyway, so shouldn't be too much longer before something happens, and excuse me, that'll release me from consults and stuff. I just need a little time to be left alone a little bit. This body will go, I never will, just like y'all. I keep telling y'all, man, you're incredibly powerful, intelligent, beautiful beings that are squished into a body, and only a teeny piece of you can fit in there. Your energy's all over the place. If you could really see energy, you have no idea how many colors and stuff, what this planet actually looks like metaphysically. There's a lot of things in body that'll never be in body again, and a lot of it, when it comes out of body or gets taken out of body, is going to be literally destroyed, deleted. But anyway, I'm going to keep putting out videos every now and then, but I've got to concentrate on getting everything ready for going home. So anyway, if you wanted a consult, August 4th is actually open. The other side is running this. They run our lives, okay? The big things, we're not puppets, but they run our lives. The big events. They control the flow of creation. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay, pretty soon it'll be Big Lily and Big Ara doing it until they understand it properly, and then all the separate fields of spirit are going to have reps. You all have your own council. You do stuff yourselves. You're not children. You run yourselves. And if there's an issue, then Lily and or Ara will settle it in the way where it's best for everyone and explain it. Not being commanding, domineering, and all that crap. It's time for family, folks. It's time for family. Something's going on with that day. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, so I guess I just need to get that out. Everyone that I've, promised stuff to and owe stuff to, it's coming out, okay? I have to wait till the end of consults. August 4th is something. August 5th is starting to get into the swing of getting some stuff done. And then after that, I'm going to start hitting the post office with the rest of the packages. I'm going to start doing it. The things that are gifts that I'm sending out, I have to do the orders first that other people have paid for, but after that they'll come out. So halfway through August or so, things should be settled on what needs to happen for me to go. I went outside today and there was a crow. Crow is about change relative to the rune de Gaz, the numbers 1, 9, 7, 2, a lot of numbers there, numerology for crow energy. And Raven is strong crow energy. And the crow sounded sick, like it was dying. Crow means change. I've never heard a crow like that before. A lot of you that have watched the videos have heard birds talking back and forth when I'm talking over here. Lights flickering on and off. I don't have a switch. I'm not much of a con man. I'm just like, here it is. People say what they want. Who cares? Doesn't matter. What matters is to me that I do my job. And my job is doing what's right for y'all and to help y'all understand who you are, all your abilities, to try to start to help you to start to appreciate yourselves, and then also see what's around you. and all the books. The books are about bada boom, bada bing. The books are about you. How it all started. Who you are, where you came from. How did things get the way they are? So anyway, folks, if you want to consult, you might want to hurry up and get one. If not, that's cool. Those of you that I've cranked up before and never got the ICU, when I get out of here, I'm just going to do it to you, okay? So don't think that you have to spend the money to do that. And those of you that have spent money on that recently, do not think that you don't get something extra for that. You do, okay? But it's going to come as something in your life happening. I can crank you up. I can go in. I mean, those of you that I've cranked up, when I get out of here, you're going to start evolving faster, okay? Harder. Not harder like painful, but I mean faster, stronger. But there'll be things brought to you in life to make up for the balance. Equality is paramount to me. But anyway, folks, love you, appreciate your time. And we'll see you soon, one way or the other. As you wake up, just don't let anyone push you around. Just tell them to buzz off and walk away. Because everyone has equality, but those that don't want to wake up, sorry, they don't matter for this movement whatsoever. And chances are this is the last life that they're ever going to have, be able to have. So we'll see. Anyway, love y'all, man. Have a good